believe everybody in their entire life has looked at their paycheck at one point in time and been like, really? That's all I've ever made? But that's not what we're going to be talking about today. Today we're talking about apparently a Florida receptionist who had $400,000 come into her paychecks over a amount of time and is now apparently facing jail time for this happening. Now you might be asking, well, what do you mean? How can you face jail time for you getting money to your checks? And we're going to explain that. So basically, this woman got 400K to her checks. I don't know if it was a direct bonus or anything like that, but it was essentially another 400K on top of what her salary was, or 450K. And this was apparently a payroll mix-up where apparently someone else's information was put in, like, under her stuff, essentially. So her information, like her direct deposit stuff, was put in under someone else's information, is what I should say. So now what happened with this was she said she thought it was a bonus. No, you didn't. Nobody thinks this is a bonus. But I also do think that something that goes along with this is, like, looking into it, right? It says that it went unnoticed for basically like a year. According to police report obtained by Daily Mail, R was hired for 6,000 salary, but payroll mix-up caused her to receive a paycheck of a veterinarian with a $450,000. And if we, where is it? There was a part where it literally says they didn't notice this for a year. The vet whose info was mistakenly linked to Aurora's account went unpaid for nearly a year without noticing. Now, I'm not saying that this person deserves the 400K. I'm not going to say that. But the fact that she's going to jail after someone doesn't notice that they're not getting their pay is kind of crazy to me. I don't know. Like, how do you not notice $450,000 in your bank account every year? If I had $450,000 right now hit my bank account, first off, I probably wouldn't touch it because I'd probably think that something illegal is going on, for me personally. But if I figured out that I could keep it, oh, I'd be doing backflips off of everything. I don't care. I just would. I think anybody would, because it's logical. Now, I will say, if she just randomly got $400,000 paid and then, like, started spending money like crazy, that's a little diabolical. Nobody's getting a $400,000 check that doesn't already have that type of job and is going, okay, my account didn't get hacked, this isn't some sort of scam, or there's something wrong. Like, you just don't think this is a bonus. There's just no way, unless you've never, like, worked ever in your entire life. So I will say, it's a little crazy that she started spending money. Apparently, she sent like $100,000 to her mom. She started spending money like crazy, and she basically just couldn't pay it back, which makes sense. Meaning, there's no physical way that she thought that this was a bonus, because you're not gonna go, "Wow, I just got a bonus, $450,000." Yep, let me send it all to my mom. Like, I don't know. I just don't really think anybody would really do that. Like, you send 100K because you're like, well, it's my money, technically, it's in my account, is what this kind of feels like. But at the same time, it's kind of the veterinarian's fault. Like, how, just how? How do you miss $450,000 out of your account? Even multi-billionaires are going to miss $450,000 out of their account. I'm sure if you called up, let's say, Elon Musk, right? And he got a random $450,000 charge, he'd be like, whoa, what is that for? Or if just something under that sort, like if you randomly got gifted $450,000, you'd be like, whoa, what's happening? It doesn't matter how much money you have. That's a crazy amount of money for anybody, So it makes me wonder on both sides, like, I wonder how this is going to play out in court, because both sides are just completely wrong. She's wrong for spending the money. Just 100%. Unless she thought she actually won the lottery, But she is wrong for spending the money just under the fact that, like, you should basically just be like, if you get a crazy amount of money in your bank account, you should be like, somebody hacked my bank account instantly. fraudulent charge, because if you get hit, you have to pay that back, right? But then the veterinarian is in the wrong too, because how are you gonna sue this lady and put her in prison for your mix-up that you didn't even notice was there? Like, you, I don't know, man. It's just crazy to me to think like you just don't notice $450,000 in your bank account. I don't know. And then on top of that, like, how is she spending this? Like they said, oh, she won't be able to pay it back. But like, if she's not able to pay it back, she had to get rid of a lot of it. Like I said, it says something like she gave like 100,000 to her mom or something like that. And then like after 100,000, where did the rest of it go? Yeah, right here. Roughly 200,000 of the 14,000 414,000 overpayment remains unspent. Aurora admitted she would be unable to return the full amount, including the 100,000 her mother sent abroad. So she spent 100,000. Then she sent it to her mom, and then she apparently spent 214,000 in like a year. What? Dude, I'm living off scraps. I could literally make I don't know. I could make let's say 60K a year, and I could probably live comfortably, like completely solo by myself. And like clearly, like in the pictures up top, she's like going to concerts or whatever. But if she is she like buying just VIP seats, like you know that your lifestyle isn't that way, and and then you're still like spending it. It's kind of crazy. No thought or anything. So like I think that she does deserve some definite punishment, but I also think that how long is she gonna be in prison for? Does it say? Ooh, she allegedly spend luxury goods. It doesn't say how long she's gonna be in prison for, but I would say like this should be something that maybe should be kind of lenient, maybe because like it's technically not her fault, but at the same time, she did steal $214,000 basically. Like yeah, I know it says 400K, but she can pay 200K back. And don't most banks don't even allow you to carry that much either. So like this also kind of feels like a scheme to me, right? And the reason it kind of feels like a scheme and why it's like so wacky is because how is your bank carrying $400,000? Most banks, your like base bank account can only carry $250,000. That means that she has to pre-have a bank that like allows her to have that much, and that's why I kind of think this might be a not a overall salary, right? It might not just be like a lump sum. It might just be a like a salary, like it comes in like every month or something like that, which is like a crazy check. It's like what it's more than a 10K check. You're getting like a 35K check every single month, basically, which then at that point it's definitely fraud. You know, like if you just got 400K randomly, I think some people would just randomly spend it. But if it's like you're getting 35K a month, bro, if you think that's a bonus, like you're just lying. Like 100% you are. You know what you're doing. You're trying to get away with it. Veterinarian definitely needs like to to do something with their money. That's crazy. 450K missing either way is crazy on both sides. 100%, bro. But yeah, that's really all I wanted to rant about today. Let me know in the comments below what you guys would do if 400K randomly hit your bank account. But besides that, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful night. Peace.